Turning now to our coverage of the aftermath of fires across Green Country. Dozens of power lines toppled across northeast Oklahoma as powerful winds pushed through the area. I checked in with Tulsa County Communities and PSO to get the latest numbers.
We didn't know what was burning.
Rachel Samuelson was with her husband, Michael, and their grandkids Wednesday when the smoke started up.
It was moving at a rapid pace.
Their home backs up to the old White Hulk golf course near 151st and Yale. 2 News was there as crews started their work. The fire all started in this field, and by the time those flames reached this fence, the family knew it was time to go.
By the time we got out into the car, the smoke was so thick.
When all was said and done, they came back and their grass was burnt to a crisp, both front yard and back, but the home was still standing unscathed.
It's an overwhelming sense of gratefulness. You're just still stunned that your house is standing, that it's not even charred.
The city of Bixby tells me 8 power lines toppled in the wind, sparking this fire.
The power had gone out shortly before that. We were in the house and suddenly everything flickered and it went out.
Cities all over Green Country dealt with the same thing. Friday, we were in Owasso and saw crews fixing this downed line near 76th Street North in Mingo. It was one of at least 3 downed power lines the Owasso Police Department posted about. In Tulsa, the fire department says from Friday to Wednesday, they responded to 78 calls of downed lines, sparking plenty of fires.
A large majority of those fires were caused by lines down. Some of those were motor vehicle accidents where they'd hit power poles and knocked them down. In other situations, they were just lines arcing that caught trees on fire.
Broken Arrow sent us these photos showing downed power lines on 71st between 129th and 145th East Avenue Friday. The city estimates 10 lines were blown down in the high winds on the 14th. The Public Service Company of Oklahoma says over 24 hours starting Friday, crews replaced 100 utility poles, 50 cross arms, and 25,000 feet of wire. OG&E says 1% of its customers were out of power Wednesday, but all of that power is back on right now. The Samuelsons say they're blessed and grateful as they move into their next steps.
You got to get the ash and everything off the ground and then continue watering it extensively.
The Oklahoma Department of Energy Management told me at its peak there were 77,000 outages across the state of Oklahoma. PSO is calling it an unprecedented wind event.